Hello there, I am Karim from the company Power Partners, and in this instruction video I will show you how you can connect your Odoo data from your Odoo account to the dashboard in the Power BI desktop that we have created for you. So if you are not familiar with the concepts Odoo and Power BI, please look them up first, and afterwards this video may be very useful. In short, this video will consist of 3 steps. In a first step, we will have to download the Power BI desktop application. In a second step, we will have to load the relevant file from the Odoo marketplace in the Power BI desktop. And in a third step, we will have to fill in our Odoo credentials. So let's get started with the first step, namely downloading Power BI desktop. For that purpose, you have to go to the Microsoft Store. In the Microsoft Store, we'll have to look for Power BI Desktop. Don't forget the desktop. It's important that we have the desktop here. As you can see, I have downloaded it already, so I can simply open it. If you have not downloaded it yet, please download it first. You can also always look it up in the browser and download the Power BI Desktop from there. So this was the first step. Let's open it now and let's head on to the second step, namely finding the relevant file. So once the Power BI desktop is opened, we will have this overview and we'll now have to look for the relevant file that we have downloaded from the Odoo marketplace. So for that purpose, you go looking for the client analysis dashboard. This is the folder where we have the files from the Odoo marketplace. Notice here that you have to change from PBIX files to PBIT files, and then the Odoo accounting dashboard will appear. So we can select that, and by that we can finish the second step and go to the third step, namely filling in our credentials. So as you can see, a window has popped up and we have to fill in all our Odoo credentials here. In the first instance, we have to fill in the Odoo account. This is just your email address to which your Odoo account is linked. Secondly, you have to fill in the URL database. For this purpose, you have to go to your web browser and go to your Odoo login. So you have to fill in your credentials and log in. Once you've logged in, you have an overview of all your databases. Now for us, Power Partners, here is the relevant database. So we can connect to that. We can retrieve the URL here. We can just copy and paste here. Now we have that. Then thirdly, we have to fill in our password. So the password for my account is Power Partners 20. Notice that for the more advanced users, you can also fill in your API key. It doesn't matter if you fill in your password or your API key. And then lastly, you have to fill in your database name. This is Power Partners. You can just retrieve your database name here from the first part of the URL. And then we finish with the third part, namely filling in our credentials, and we can just load everything into the Power BI desktop. So here you can just connect anonymously since we have already filled in the credentials. And now the Power BI desktop will retrieve all the relevant data from your Odoo account to show it in the dashboard that we have made for you, as you will be able to see in a second. So here you can see the dashboard, and all the data is the data from the Odoo account that we have connected it with. So now for you, you will be able to see here all your data. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just follow this link for mail to reach out, or you can check out our website, Power Partners, as I show it here. And you can just reach out through contact us and send any message if you have any questions.